My name is Liuska. I'm from Brazil. I'm 31 years old, and I work as a process excellence Six Sigma black belt. I came to Poland because I married a Polish, and we have been living here for 5 years now. For me, when I thought about a Polish person, I thought about a guy sitting on a frozen lake, making the hole and fishing, wearing the hat with the mustache. I know in Brazil, people connect a lot with the Jan Paweł II and also with Lech Wałęsa and with planting potatoes. The winters were actually very long, and for me, coming from Brazil, it actually lasts for 9 months, as my mom had told me. Polish women are very feminine, and even when it's -20 or -30, they still are able to wear skirts. They have this big blue or green eyes that in Brazil would make a huge success. The lack of sun during the winter, very long nights. You go to work, it's dark. You leave work, it's dark. On the beginning of my marriage, that I was at home, and I used to turn on all the lights. And my husband would come and turn off all the lights. And we had, a few arguments about that until he understood that the reason is because for me, even though it was day, it was not enough light because I missed the sun. And the other thing that I don't like about Poland is the way people park their cars. So sometimes it's really hard to find a parking space because of the way people park their cars. What I like about Poland is you have very long summer days opposed to the winter, which is very nice because we don't have it in Brazil. I also like very much the Polish comedies. The last one that I've seen in the cinema was Och, Karol, and it was very, very funny. I really, really liked it. I also like Kuba Wojewódzki. I think he's great and he has a really, really good sense of humor. I also like some Polish bands like Perfect and Few. I think I'm suspicious to talk about Polish men because I married one. But I can say what actually attracted me in my husband. Polish men, I think in general, are gentlemen. They put the chairs for you and they open the door. And I remember that when I met my husband in England, he would never let me walk on the side of the street. And we were always discussing about that because I was asking him, but why you don't want me to walk on the side of the street? I'm an independent woman. Until the day he explained me why, that, if something happened, if there was water and the car would pass and spill the water, then he would be the one to get wet and not me. And that's how he got my heart. It was a tragedy in my husband's family when they realized that I don't like grzyby, I don't like kapusta, and I don't like bigos. But I really like pierogi z mięsem, pierogi ruskie. I miss the barbecues that we have. Brazilian churrascaria. That is type of restaurant that we have, and you pay a fixed price, and you have huge salad bar. You have more than 20 types of meat that you can choose from. There are some Polish words that I still have trouble with. We were at the dinner table with my husband's family, and I wanted to ask for pepper. And I asked, poproszę pierś. I actually asked, please give me the breasts. And everybody laughed, of course, and I didn't know why. Another incident that I was entering home, and I wanted to say, look, I'm going to take off my dirty shoes first. And I said, mam brudna buta. I think one of the stereotypes about Brazil in Poland is that we watch soap operas all the time and that our soap operas last forever. And I know one of the most famous one here was the Isaura. And but that's actually not true. Actually, you have soap operas that last longer than Brazilian soap operas, like Jak Miłość. In Brazil, the soap operas last for 7 to 8 months. I actually miss watching them, and I have access to the internet, so I can watch them still from Poland. When we think in Brazil about living in a city that is by the sea, you think that you're going to be able to wear beach clothes all the time and only your flip-flops and your sunglasses. This is something that I can't really do here in Trójmiasto, because for me most of the time is cold. Pozdrawiam internautów Wirtualnej Polskiej i życzę dużo słonecznych dni.